And this is how I can best illustrate the importance of public broadcasting and how losing funding can damage it and people who rely on it. So growing up, there's a channel I always used to watch, especially over the weekends, KTEH. It was a public broadcast channel, and it was kind enough to tailor itself to my interests at least twice. On Saturday evenings, they showed anime, and on Sundays, they showed shows from abroad, usually science fiction and comedy. The comedy was things that I still love, like Red Dwarf, which is a great space comedy from the United Kingdom, and Doctor Who, which is more of a sci-fi drama than a comedy, but still. In those days, it was not nearly as popular and well-known internationally, and this was well before its revival. So this was before the Eccleston days, this is before the Matt Smith days, this is before the David Tennant days, but I thought that show was awesome and fascinating. It was the same with anime. Tenchi Muyo, Yusei Yatsura, Key the Metal Idol, so on and so forth. All sorts of interesting and rare anime. And anime wasn't nearly as widespread in those days. You weren't going to find it at night easily, and certainly not on anything that wasn't like premium cable at the very. So I don't think it would be much of an understatement to suggest that these nights helped refine my taste for decades to come. I imagine some other kids stumbled upon it and thought it was cool and got interested, maybe found a niche interest as well. And that grew and expanded, as time went on. Now, the station was quick to let us know that this stuff was not cheap for them to procure, and they have limited resources, and they are very transparent on the fact that if you want to see more of this and keep this maintained, you have to let them know because they're publicly funded and their budget is to benefit you. They can only maintain this if you want it. They would even have drives to help maintain or expand on these programs and in their categories. They'd also have fun events. I think one time they even managed to get an event with like the Red Dwarf cast. Yeah, which I thought that was pretty cool. It was a long time ago, so I can't remember all of it. But the point is, this kind of niche fulfillment that caters to one's audience is something that is most readily done on a local level. Cartoon Network isn't going to be as receptive to the feelings of one city or even 10 cities. There are still places that are rural or that have weak internet, and the people don't have, they don't have the internet or they don't have the awareness to be exposed to certain things. So I chose anime and science fiction and comedy because that's what resonates with me. But, there's public radio, there's music, local politics, things that can all be provided to the public by public broadcasting. And this is in danger of being greatly weakened, if not wiped out entirely.